What is psychosis? Psychosis is a symptom rather than a disease. Psychosis is an umbrella term. It means that an individual has sensory experiences of things that do not exist and/or beliefs with no basis in reality. During a psychotic episode, an individual may experience hallucinations and/or delusions. They may see or hear things that do not exist. This can be incredibly frightening for the individual, and sometimes the symptoms can cause them to lash out and hurt themselves or others.
I just got that one leg loop. Dang, you just cut the circulation off my arm.
Yeah, because of the iron farm fist.
Yeah. You mean the white trash holy hand?
Yeah, could hold a lot of white trash with his hand.
Your teeth.
And he ends it. It's fudge. Fudge is not that weird.
The milder, initial symptoms of psychosis might include feelings of suspicion, general anxiety, distorted perceptions, depression, obsessive thinking, and sleep problems. The classic signs and symptoms of psychosis are hallucinations, hearing, seeing, or feeling things that do not exist, delusions, false beliefs especially based on fear or suspicion of things that are not real, disorganization in thought, speech, or behavior, disordered thinking, jumping between unrelated topics, making strange connections between thoughts, catatonia, unresponsiveness, difficulty concentrating. Depending on the cause, psychosis can come on quickly or slowly. Although symptoms may have a slow onset and begin with milder psychosis, some people may experience a rapid transition back to psychosis if they stop taking their medication.
See, they're not right though.
I can get those two. I can get the top and then all the rows here. That's all I can do.
If you can do that, then you can solve the rest of the Rubik's Cube.
No.
Examples of psychotic delusions include the paranoid type, more likely to be associated with schizophrenia, and delusions of grandeur. Paranoid delusions may cause the person with psychosis to be unduly suspicious of individuals or organizations, believing them to be plotting to cause them harm. Delusions of grandeur, clearly false, but strongly held belief in having a special power or authority. For instance, they may believe that they are a world leader.
Yes, pay attention now. Men of genius are admired. Men of wealth are envied. Men of power are feared. But only men of character are trusted. And you know, it never hurts to bribe your friends on sometimes. For example, give me a bit more cash and I will give you your fortune.
There's your fortune. Get your fortune. Oh. He won't give it to me. Okay.
I see you over there. Yes, you. Come on over and let Zoltar be sharing with you your fortune.
To increase the chances of early detection, guidance for healthcare systems drawn up by psychiatrists recommend that the possibility of a psychotic disorder should be carefully considered in a young person who is becoming more socially withdrawn, performing worse for a sustained period at school or work, or becoming more distressed or agitated yet unable to explain why.
Found on the Yankton Sioux Reservation.
It was buried for about a decade.
That's cool.
Okay, Nuttall and Mann's is the name of the original bar where he was shot.
That little gun.
Hallucinations can affect any of the 5 senses in the person with psychosis, but in about 2/3 of patients with schizophrenia, hallucinations are auditory. Hearing things and believing them to be real when they do not exist. The following auditory hallucinations are common. Hearing several voices talking, often negatively, about the patient. A voice giving a commentary on what the patient is doing. A voice repeating what the patient is thinking.
Might just stay up there.
For how long?
I don't know. For however long. Uh-oh. Yeah, that boy's stuck.
You're stupid. Please do not open Splat Ball.
Antipsychotic treatment of psychosis is in 2 phases. The acute phase to treat initial psychotic episodes, and a lifelong phase of maintenance therapy. During the acute phase, a stay in a hospital is often needed. Sometimes a technique called rapid tranquilization is used. A fast-acting medication that relaxes the patient will be used to ensure that they do not harm themselves or others. Treatment with a class of drugs known as antipsychotics is the most common therapy for people with a psychotic illness. Antipsychotics are effective at reducing psychosis symptoms in psychiatric disorders such as psychosis and schizophrenia, but they do not themselves treat or cure underlying psychotic illnesses.